Okay, guys, freeform passing is something they introduced last year in Madden 23, but it's in this game again, and I think it's even more important this year. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why. So last year, if you guys remember, the high ball was super OP. So pretty much every single throw you threw was a high ball. As you see there, high balls, they pretty much just took out of the game. Like, instead of just making it, a little less crazy, you literally cannot throw high balls at all. Like, as you see there, wide open high ball, he just dropped. So at the beginning of the game, I was like, yo, how do I counter throwing high balls? Like, how do I not? First of all, you got to get out of the habit of doing it, which took me a little bit, because last year, man, I literally highballed every single throw. So you cannot highball pretty much at all. Like, I pretty much took it out of my game. So how does that relate to freeform passing is probably what you're asking. Essentially, my mindset is that I replaced high balls with freeforms. So every single throw, not every single throw, but most throws that I would highball, I now freeform instead. So the first thing you have to do when doing this is go to your settings and put in the correct freeform settings. Now, there's the most important thing here is, well, obviously you have to have it on placement and accuracy. That enables the freeform. Accuracy doesn't really, I don't think it really does anything. You're supposed to release it at a certain point, but I don't think it really matters that much. And placement accuracy. So placement power, classic passing. Those are the three options right there. You want on placement accuracy. Freeform reticle max distance. Near, far, or no max distance. You're gonna want this on near. If you put it on far or max distance, you're gonna throw balls way out of the catching radius of your receiver, and it's either gonna get picked off or it's gonna be like 20 yards out of bounds, which you do not want. So near means there's like a little circle around your guy. I'll show you guys in a second. So when you freeform pass, there's a little circle around your guy, as you will see here. 1 second. Okay, that's a terrible example. Hold on. So that little gray circle you see when I pass is the max distance. So if you have it on anything but near, it's gonna be huge, right? And it's gonna be way more than your receiver can handle. If you like really lab it and really get good at it, maybe it'll help you. But for someone like me or you guys, honestly, I would not recommend it, because you're just gonna end up throwing too many balls that are supposed to be caught just way out of focus. You know what I'm saying? So I would say stick to near as your settings. So that's the most important thing to have. I don't know. You guys leave in the comments if you guys know something different, but from my experience, from what I've done, near is how you do it. Freeform reticle speed. This is essentially how fast, when you're freeforming with this stick, how fast the reticle is gonna move when you're freeforming. This doesn't really matter that much. I have always just left this on default 7. I've seen some people put it all the way up to 20. I don't really notice that much of a difference. Like, I'll show you guys if you guys are watching before. This is the difference between 7 and 20. It's just how fast, like, I probably shouldn't have the defense out here for this, but like, I don't know. I don't really notice a difference. Just how fast the reticle is supposed to move, like how fast where you're freeforming the ball moves. But I don't really think it matters too much. But honestly, I don't know. 20 might be the move, bro. He's throwing them way more accurate with 20. I might leave it there. But I don't really think it matters that much. It's up to you guys. The reason I was saying keep it on near is because you don't want it on far or max. Like, I'll throw it on no max distance for you guys just so you can see what happens. And so you snap the ball. Look it. Like, I freeformed that. It literally went 30 yards out of bounds. So you have to, like, really be touchy on the stick and stuff. Like, it's just not the move. It's just not the move. Trust me, you're just gonna get frustrated. You're gonna be like, I'm going back to classic passing. Screw this. But I do believe you should have freeform on, but have it on near, because you're gonna want to place passes where you can. I think this is a really good feature they added in the game. I think it's a more skill-based mechanic rather than just hitting a button. You got to really place the ball where you want it. So the reason that I say replace high balls with freeforms is, hold on, let's do this. So on streaks and stuff like that, you would always want to highball the streak over the defender, so they wouldn't obviously get a hand on the ball, right? So while that is a good philosophy and it makes sense, it should work, It just doesn't this year because high balls, they, like I said, they literally took them out of the game. Like, I'm going to high ball that. You know, of course he catches it. But 99 times out of 100, when you high ball the ball, he's just going to drop it. Just like, it's just going to happen. So, the reason I say replace high balls with freeforms is because this year they made the rat catching really good. And they made it so your defender, unless you're going against like a super tall, nasty, really fast defender, if you have a speedy dude like Darius Slayton and you freeform it, he's gonna catch it. And the way they made rat catching this year, if you got a fast receiver, he's gonna rack it and you'll be able to take it for a touchdown. So instead of highballing those, and honestly the highball animation kind of made you stop anyways, you're going to want a freeform. So just think of it like that. Like any ball you would highball, you want a freeform. Unless it's like a sideline. So say we have, you know, Darren Waller going to the sideline and there's a hard flat out there. You still might want to try to highball that one because if you just freeform it, it's going to be on the same plane. You're just going to get it picked off. But for most cases, I essentially just replaced my high balls with freeforms. So if there's one thing you take out of this video, it's that. So look, fellas, this is a shorter video, but I just want to put that out there because I did this for you guys last year and you guys really enjoyed it. Remember, do not highball this year at all. Like, do not highball unless you're throwing a red zone threat, ag, like in the red zone. Then you could throw a highball because your guy's just gonna animate and catch it. But last year you literally highballed everything. This year, do not highball at all. Freeform instead of highball. Use these freeform settings. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll respond to all your comments. Yeah, thank you guys so much as always. Leave a like, sub, and comment. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Seconds to go in the first half.
Score, Hester. Score, Hester.
Now he's free at the 35.
Let's go.
Giants.
I think he doubled him too. I literally think he doubled him. It's a freaking dot. Come on, baby. There it is. Possession. Way to hang on to it.
Football position at the 43 as they come up first and 10. Levis looking to throw.
Good dot.
Open man there.
Out of bounds.
Team, let's stay with it. Let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Star last verse gonna be poetic. I feel like you cannot handle all the truth. I feel like you can't see the boy in the